We'll start in 1 minute. Please settle down. Comsec, can you call all the resource persons for the topic of extrajudicial killings and tell them to take their seats?
Para tinan mo.
Okay, good morning. Welcome to the seventh joint public hearing of the QUADCOM. On behalf of the Committee on Dangerous Drugs, the meeting is now called to order.
On behalf of the Committee on Public Order and Safety, this QUADCOM is hereby called to order.
For the Committee on Human Rights, this QUADCOM hearing is called to order.
For the Committee on Public Accounts, this hearing is now called to order.
Comsec, can you please lead the prayer for the committee hearing for today?
Let us all please rise for our invocation. And let us place ourselves in the presence of God. O divine Creator, gracious and merciful Lord, we offer our sincerest gratitude for your unwavering presence among us as we gather in your name today, seeking your guidance and blessings in our pursuit of truth and justice. We stand here today with a collective resolve to aid our nation in stopping criminality and corruption that deepen poverty and human suffering. With humility, we implore your guidance and strength as we embark on this solemn task, trusting in your wisdom to light our path and bring healing to our community. We pray for the strength to endure adversity and for our endeavors to sow seeds of restoration and healing. Grant us the wisdom to uncover the truth and the courage to act justly and without prejudice. May our intentions be pure, free from personal gain or ambition, and focused solely on the welfare of our fellow citizens and country. May our investigation serve as a beacon of hope for those of us who seek justice, accountability, and fairness, and may it guide us toward a future where integrity prevails. Amen.
Thank you, Comsec. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Bayang mabibig, perlas ng silanganan, hanap ng puso sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulubig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilingling, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim, lupa ng araw ng luwalhatit pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please take your seats. The next part of our agenda is the roll call of members. Any motion?
Mr. Chair,
Congressman Akop?
may I move that we dispense with the calling of the roll. So moved, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to dispense with the calling of the roll. Duly seconded. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved. The next part of the agenda is the approval of the minutes of the meeting held last September 19, 2024. Any motion?
Mr. Chair,
Congressman Akop?
may I move that we dispense with the calling of the rolls, the reading of the minutes of the meeting held on September 19, 2024, and consider it as approved. So moved, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes held last September 19, 2024 and consider its approval. It was duly seconded. Hearing no objection, the motion is approved. Please allow the chair for his opening remarks. But before that, can we ask everybody to please settle down so that we can proceed with our hearing proper? to the honorable men and women of this august chamber, to our Senior Deputy Speaker, Dong Gonzales, to our distinguished guests, resource persons, witnesses, ladies and gentlemen, isang magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Sa ilang buwan nating pagsasakripisyo sa mga pagdinig ng QUADCOM, ako po ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa inyong ipinakitang pagmamahal at malasakit sa ating mahal na inang bayan. Nagumpisa po tayo dahil sa isang layunin, pag-isahin at pagtulong-tulungan ang pagsisiyasat ng mga karumal-dumal na paglalapastangan sa ating mga batas at kasarinlan ng ating bayan. Nagsimula tayo sa pagkadiskubre ng mahigit 3 bilyong pisong halaga ng iligal na droga o shabu. Sinabayan ito ng pagkakadiskubre ng mga anomalya ng mga lokal na pamahalaan ng Mexico at San Simon at iba pang bayan sa Pampanga na tumulong sa mga dayuhan na nagpapanggap ng mga Pilipino at niloko ang ating mga kababayan. Sa tulong ng mga opisyales ng mga bayang ito, iligal na kinamkam ang mga dayuhang ito ang ating mga lupang sakahan sa pamamagitan ng pananakot at mura at sapilitang pagbili mula sa mga kababayan natin. Sa mga lupaing ito, itinayo ang mga pogo na siyang pinaglagakan ng mga salaping galing sa pinagbentahan ng iligal na droga. Ginamit ang salaping ito upang bilihin ang ating mga kawani ng gobyerno at mga opisyal. Sila ang nagsilbing protektor ng mga dayuhang ito. Salapi din ang pinuhunan upang sila ay makakuha ng mga pekeng dokumento at pagkakakilanlan na kunwari sila ay mga Pilipino. Tayo ay ginisa sa sarili nating mantika, ika nga. Droga, pogo, pekeng mga korporasyon, pekeng Pilipino, kriminalidad, dala ng iligal na droga, kasama ng pogo at lahat na ng mga karumal-dumal na krimen. Ilang taon na para bagang walang Diyos at naghari ang kadiliman. Libo-libo ang mga pinaslang, inabuso, inalipusta at pinagsamantalahan. Kawawa ang ating inang bayan. Sa isinasagawa na pagdinig ng QUADCOM, isang pag-asa ang nabuo. Walang politika, pawang pagsasalarawan lamang ng katotohanan mula sa mga mata at bibig ng mga mismong nakasaksi at mga kawawang biktima. Naglakas loob silang magsalita at wakasan ang paghahari ng kadiliman. Sa wakas, unti-unti na nating nasisilayan na may bagong pag-asa. QUADCOM ang naging kasangkapan ng mga mamamayan upang mabigyan ng hustisya ang mga biktima. At sa nakalipas na panahon, ating nabuo ang mga resolusyon na tayo ay magbabalangkas ng mga sumusunod na batas at takbang tungo sa pagbabago at hustisya. The QUADCOM's mission encompasses more than just exposing criminal activities. It intends to address systematic gaps and implement enduring reforms through well-crafted legislation such as but not limited to the following. May I ask the Committee Secretariat to please flash on the screen. Number 1, amend the cybercrime law to address the proliferation of online gambling, hacking activities, and other investment scams. Number 2, amend Republic Act 9160 as amended by Republic Act 10365 or the Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2001 to empower the government to take swift measures even if no formal charges yet are filed in court. Number 3, amend Republic Act number 11232, the revised Corporation Code of the Philippines, to make sure that only legitimate entities and persons are able to create corporations. Number 4, amend Republic Act 7160 or the Local Government Code of 1991 to amend the power of LGUs to reclassify and convert use of lands among others. Number 5, amend law on birth registration to ensure that only Filipino citizens are registered and issued certificates of live birth. Number 6, amend the Land Registration Act to ensure that only legitimate corporations and Filipino citizens may own lands. Number 7, amend the Civil Registry Law, specifically and strictly limiting the grounds for late registration of births and requiring stringent processes to ascertain the facts of birth and impose stricter penalties for the issuance to and possession and use of Philippine passports by non-Filipinos and review parameters on the cancellation of passports. Number 12, repeal the Executive Order Number 13, Series of 2017, and Executive Order Number 175, and Republic Act 11590, which allowed and legalized POGO operations by foreigners in the country. Number 13, review the need to revive the death penalty on certain heinous crimes as an effective deterrent to the commission thereof. Naging urong-sulong po tayo sa usapin ng death penalty noong mga nakalipas na panahon. Tingnan natin ang nangyari. Sumama po lalo ang naging lagay ng ating kapayapaan at kaayusan. Hindi na takot ang mga kriminal. Lantaran ng ginawang pamamaslang na ngayon ay tinawag nating extrajudicial killings. Mismong ating mga kapulisan ang ginamit na pamatay tao. Nasira ang ating core values at napalitan ang kasakiman. Kapalit ang salapi, ginamit na kasangkapan ang kapulisan upang paslangin ang mga pinaghihinalaan at pinagbibintangan mga personalidad na may kinalaman sa droga. Sa bawat pagpaslang, may pabuyang naghihintay. Kailangan lamang isama sa listahan ng drug personalities ang pinaslang. Ngayon ay panahon ng pagtutuos. Magbabayad ang mga may sala. Hustisya sa mga biktima na pinagkapirahan lamang ng mga walang hiya na hanggang ngayon ay nakakalaya at ating nakakasalamuha. Aside from these measures, we will also initiate actions with the Office of the Solicitor General to forfeit all land holdings acquired by corporations and foreigners using spurious identities and documents. In conclusion, the proposed legislations we have outlined today are not just responses to the pressing issues of illegal drug trade, POGO-related crimes, and extrajudicial killings. They represent a crucial step toward building a more just and secure future for our country. As we move forward, it is imperative that we work together, lawmakers, law enforcement agencies, and the public, to ensure that these measures are enacted and effectively implemented. By doing so, we can safeguard our communities, restore public trust in our institutions, and uphold the rule of law for the generations to come. Sa ating pong pagbabalik sa susunod na mga hearings, asahan niyo po ang mga sumusunod. Pagpapatawag sa banking industry upang bumalangkas na mas mahigpit na batas upang hindi magamit ng mga iligal na negosyo at mga kriminal na pagtaguan ng kanilang maruming salapi ang ating mga bangko. Ang bank secrecy law ay tinitingnan din natin upang hindi na magamit na depensa ng mga taong pribado o nasa gobyerno at ng mga korporasyon na humaharap at iniimbestigahan ng Kongreso ukol sa mga katiwalian. Pagre-rebisar sa mga batas na nauukol sa Bureau of Customs upang taasan ang mga parusa sa mga katiwalian doon ng mga kawani na kasabwat ng mga kriminal na organisasyon at mga abusadong negosyante at mga kamag-anak o mismong matataas na opisyal o kawani ng gobyerno. Iaayos din po natin kung paano mabibigyan ng permanenteng solusyon na hindi na magkakaroon ng mga gadgets o cellphones ang mga bilanggo na patuloy sa kanilang mga iligal na gawain sa loob ng ating mga bilangguan. Ipapatawag din natin ang mga dati at kasalukuyang mga naging kawani o opisyal ng gobyerno na pinaghihinalaang may kinalaman sa iligal na droga sa paggawa ng listahan ng mga drug personalities at sa kanilang mga naging partisipasyon sa pagpatay sa mahigit na 20,000 tao noong nakalipas na panahon at sa kanilang mga kinalaman sa pagbibigay ng pabuya sa bawat isang napapaslang. Marami na pong hawak na ebidensya at impormasyon ang QUADCOM. Lahat po ito ay masisiwalat sa tamang panahon. Hindi po makakalusot ang mga may sala. Hintayin po ninyo ang mga susunod na kabanata. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga sa ating lahat. The next in the agenda is would the chairman of the Committee on Public Order and Safety deliver his opening remarks?
We will not be delivering our opening remarks. We tend to deliver our closing, all of the chairmen, on the end of our committee hearing, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Congressman Fernandez. Thank you. Yes, Congressman Abante.
Mr. Chair, gusto ko lamang pong idagdag itong ilang mga recommendations na gagawin natin para sa EJK, if you recognize me to be able to state this.
Okay, Congressman Abante, you have 3 minutes.
Okay, first of all, we would like to enact a law which defines extrajudicial killings committed by any public officer, person of authority, or agent of a person of authority as a heinous crime. Pangalawa, provide reparation and compensation to victims of extrajudicial killings. Number 3, strengthen the Commission on Human Rights and grant full authority to act on complaints or motu proprio in all cases of human rights violations. Number 4, review Republic Act Number 8551, otherwise known as the Philippine National Police Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998, and the PNP Operational Guidelines on Rules of Engagement. Number 5, creation of an independent and impartial mechanism or commission to investigate and bring perpetrators of drug-related extrajudicial killings to justice. Yan lamang po, Mr. Chair, ang ilang mga rekomendasyon na ginagawa po ng aming committee para lalo nating mapatibay ang mga batas at hindi na magamit ito ng ilang mga personal authority upang pumatay na walang due process. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Congressman Abante. Congressman Paduano, would you like to deliver your opening
Thank you,
remarks?
Mr. Chairman. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, I will just deliver my closing speech at the latter part of this hearing, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Congressman Paduano. May we ask now the committee secretariat to please recognize all the members, honorable members present in our committee hearing today, as well as our resource persons. Comsec?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Your Honors. Today, we have with us the following members. The Honorable Robert A. Barbers, the Honorable Dan Fernandez, the Honorable Bienvenido Abante Jr., Honorable Romeo Acop, Honorable Joseph Stephen Paduano, Honorable Johnny Pimentel, Honorable Jonathan Keith Flores, Honorable Joseph Jojo Lara, Honorable Aurelio Dong Gonzalez, Honorable Lordan Suon, Honorable Jefferson Konghoon, Honorable Jervil Jinky Beatrix Luistro, Honorable Ramon Rodrigo Gutierrez, Honorable J.J. Suarez, Honorable Renante Arrogancia, Honorable Ernesto Junicio Jr., Honorable Julien Jam Baronda, and Honorable Francisco Paulo Ortega V. That's for the members. And for our resource persons, we have with us from the Anti-Money Laundering Council, Attorney Adrian A. Arpon, the Deputy Director for Investigation and Enforcement Department. From the Bureau of Corrections, we have with us Director General Gregorio Catapang Jr., as Assistant Secretary Al Ferras, the Deputy Director General. Also with us is Superintendent Gerardo Padilla, Senior Inspector Noni Foro, Ramel Villajos, and Jake Harabe. From the Bureau of Immigration, we have with us Attorney Arvin Cesar Santos, the Chief of Legal Division, Attorney Carlos Capulong, Attorney Vicente Uncad, Attorney Emmanuel Anthony Vera Jr., Mr. Jose Reyes Javier, and from the Civil Service Commission, we have Assistant Commissioner Ariel G. Ronquillo, Attorney Christian Don Molina, and Ms. Cheryl Marie Melioria. From the Department of Foreign Affairs, we have with us Mr. Jimwell Stevens Emalada, Mr. Aaron Adalbert Bernardo, and Attorney Amertago, the Acting Director of DFA OTLA. From the BGMP, we have Director General Roel Rivera, Jail Senior Superintendent Filipinas Steve Fulgencio, Jail Senior Superintendent John Anthony Sarsogo, and Jail Inspector Alexa Marie Manabat. From the National Bureau of Investigation, we have with us Attorney Angelito Magno, the Assistant Director for Investigation, Attorney Ross Jonathan Galicia, the Chief of the Dangerous Drugs Division, Attorney Dennis Victor M. Asistio, the Executive Officer for Human Trafficking Division. From the National Police Commission, we have Attorney Alberto Bernardo, the Vice Chairperson and Executive Officer, Director Maylene Igilos Caluya, Attorney Nathaniel De La Rosa, Attorney Rose Ann Tesho, Attorney Cyrene Ann Angeles, Attorney Jessica Vicentino Asuque, and Commissioner Edelberto Leonardo. From the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, we have no representative yet. From the PAOK, we have Dr. Winston Casio. From the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, we have Ms. Attorney Analisa P. Insyong, the Manager for Corporate Planning and GAD Chairperson. And also from the PCSO, Ms. Cynthia Regudo, and Police General Anselmo Simeon Pinili, retired Police General, the former chair of PCSO. We also have from the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, Director General Moro Virgilio Lazo, Director Emeterio Bitong, Attorney Gil Pabilona, Attorney Francis Del Valle, Director Wardley Hetalia, and Colonel Rolando Magno, retired. From the Philippine Statistics Authority, we have Attorney Iris Jane Tan, Ms. Emeline Macario, Mr. PJ Cayaba, and Attorney Precious Ann Eugenio Paganaje. And from the Securities and Exchange Commission, we have Attorney Halil Oliver Labayo, and from the PNP Region 10, Police Colonel Salvador Radam. Also from the PNP, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, we have Attorney Brigido de Jesus Dulay, Police Colonel Lito Patay, Police Colonel Hector Grijaldo Jr., Police Colonel Joel Apelo Ana, Lieutenant Colonel Chuck Barandog, Police Senior Inspector Emil Garcia, and Police Colonel Elmer Cinco. Other resource persons, Your Honor, will be coming later this afternoon for the POGO deliberations. That's all, Mr. Chair, Your Honors. Thank you.
Thank you, Comsec. Can we ask Commissioner Leonardo to please take the seat on the right side? Where?
Mr. Chair.
And Yusek Pinili too. May I ask Yusek Pinili to please occupy also the seats on the right side of the hall? Lieutenant Barandog. Barandog ba?
Yes, Barandog.
Barandog? Where is Lieutenant Barandog? Can you please take that seat?
Sir.
Comsec, what about SPO for Narsolis? Is he present?
He has not presented himself yet, sir.
Where is Mr. Narsolis? Can you please occupy the seats here?
Sir.
Mr.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, I overlooked some resource persons. We have also with us Police General Oscar Albayalde, Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr., and SPO for Loretta Vellarta Griar. And also from the local government units, they will be recognized later for POGO. but other key personalities on EJK, we have Attorney Carol Paquera, and from the non-government organizations, we have from the National Union of People's Lawyers, Attorney Nery Colmenares, a former congressman. Also from NUPL, Attorney Maria Cristina Conte. From the Center for International Law, Attorney Joel Butuyan. From the Rise Up for Life and for Rights, Deaconess Robelin Litao. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Comsec.
Mr. Chair, is Art Narsolis here?
Yes,
Saan po siya?
masyado kang sikat, Mr. Narsolis, kaya I'm glad that you are here.
Is he still active?
He
Or
is
retired?
active.
Mr. Chair, sir, I am Police Colonel David Pokleiser of the
hindi
CIDG,
na
and we
so
were
sick.
tasked to locate Sergeant Narsoli, sir. As of
So-
now, sir, the Regional Field Unit 11 still looking for the whereabouts of Sergeant Narsoli, sir.
So you're not Mr. Narsolis?
No, sir. Actually, sir, we have dedicated the team, sir, for the effort in locating Sergeant Narsoli, sir.
Why is Mr. Narsolis present in that list?
Mr. Chairman, if I may.
Wait. I just want to clarify. Why is Mr. Narsolis in that list? Those that are in that list are those resource persons that are present in this committee hearing.
The name Narsoli, sir, is not mentioned. I am not sure if...
I think I just heard it. Anyway, we'll talk to Colonel.
At the same time, Mr. Chair, if
Okay,
I may.
yes, Congressman.
Because we have received a letter coming from SPO for Narsolis. But accordingly, the Chair decided that we will be tackling all the admin matters in the middle of this hearing. So we will be allowing the reading of that excuse of Narsolis in a while.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, can we also ask the presence of former, I think si Lot Griar is also from PNP.
Miss Lot Griar, are you around? Ayun, si Lot. Colonel Grijaldo, are you present? Can you please take a seat?
And also, Chairman, Corporal Junjun Ubales from NCRPO. So, please sit here there.
Okay. So,
Mr. Chair,
yes, Congressman Abante.
I am just wondering, the Philippine National Police has been looking for Mr. Narsolis for a long time. Until now, we are not even given any report where Mr. Narsolis is. Akala ko pa magaling itong Philippine National Police. Bakit hindi nakikita si Art Narsolis? Yun ang gusto kong malaman. Sa galing ninyo, dapat nakita nyo na si Art Narsolis.
Yeah, we will ask for a
Mr.
report.
Chairman.
We will ask for a report later from the task force that was created to locate the subject person who is Mr. Narsolis. Yes, Congressman Paduano.
Mr. Chairman, for the interest of time, anyway, all resource persons and witnesses was already acknowledged by the COMSEC. Mr. Chairman, for the interest of time, I move that all admin matters, and that includes the letter of Narsoles, all communications, and the letter and statement that we have received from Ms. Garma will be discussed on the later part of this hearing, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion to defer discussion of all correspondences, letters that the committee has received for today's committee hearing at the appropriate time. Duly seconded, hearing no objection, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair, we also invited Lieutenant Colonel Bilela. Is he around?
Colonel Villela, are you present? Can you please take a seat? Okay. So it seems that Sige, usapin mo yun.
And also, we have invited also Police Corporal Jeremy Kausapin. Is he around?
Corporal Jeremy Kausapin, are you present? Di ba? Okay, now we will proceed with the committee hearing proper. The first topic for today's committee hearing is the topic on extrajudicial killings. And last hearing, we discussed or we deliberated on the participation of Colonel Ruina Garma and Colonel Edilberto Leonardo in the alleged or their participation in the alleged murder of the three high-value targets inside the Davao Penal Colony. So we will now proceed, and the first to interpolate. By the way, I am absolutely sure that you have already been advised of the ground rules for this committee hearing. So we will skip with the stating for the record of such, and we will now proceed with the committee proper. Congressman Paduano, you are first.
Mr. Chair, before we proceed with the interpellation, may we allow the COMSEC to take the oath of those first time that have been invited in this QUADCOM hearing.
Thank you for that reminder, Congressman Fernandez. COMSEC, you are directed to administer the oath of all the resource persons that attended this committee hearing for the first time.
Yes, please stand. All those who attended this public hearing for the first time, okay, and please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this public inquiry, so help you God? Thank you. The oath has been administered.
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Chair, Your Honors.
Thank you, COMSEC. So we have a list of those who would like to interpolate, and those that are not in the list yet and would want to raise and propound questions to our resource persons, please call the attention of the committee secretary. The first to interpolate is Congressman Caraps Paduano. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, I would just like to once again recap the discussions during the previous hearing with regards to what happened in the PICOL, particularly yung killing of the three PDLs, Chinese PDLs. Now, if we recap, the first statement that was made by PDL, now nakalaya na po. Ewan ko po bakit naka-yellow, naka-orange pa siya. Si former Major Fortaleza. But once again, I would just like to ask and reiterate. Yung first statement mo po, di ba sabi mo po, first encounter with GM Garma doon sa Napicol, nagbisita po siya. Yes or no lang po?
Yes, Your Honor.
With some of your classmates.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then, the next is, tinawagan ka niya.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then, sa tawag na yon, dinala mo yung cellphone doon kay Super Padilla.
Your Honor. Yes, Your
Superintendent
Honor.
Padilla.
Yes, Your Honor.
And after that, ang next na account is, tumawag ulit sa iyo, si former Colonel Garma.
Yes, Your Honor.
And telling you na nag-usap na sila ni Super
Yes,
Padilla.
Your Honor.
Correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And after that, hindi na kayo nag-usap. Wala na communication. After that last call,
Meron pa ulit, Your Honor, kasi tumawag siya, nakiusap tungkol doon sa mga tao nila, accordingly, na napasok ng Bartolina.
yeah, yung si Magdadaro at saka si yung kasama ni Magdadaro, si Tan.
Yes,
Tama?
Your Honor, yes.
Okay. Now, Superintendent Padilla, you still confirm the statement of former Major Fortaleza?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Pakiulit mo nga, kasi during the previous hearing, if my memory serves me right, sabi mo doon, nag-meeting pa kayo twice, tama? Ni Colonel Leonardo.
Once lang po.
Once.
Yes, Your Honor.
Once kayo nag-meeting.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
After that, may mga tawag, communication
Wala
na
na
nangyari?
po. Wala na po
Wala na.
nangyari. Wala na
But
po.
the meeting was made before the killing.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Saan yon?
Yung meeting in CIDG office in
CIDG office.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, Colonel